Hey, Jeff here. Welcome to NEBR, New England Beverage Reviews. Today from Moonlight Meadery, a mead from New Hampshire. This is their Entice. It is 14% alcohol by volume. It's considered a dessert mead. It's an mead, by the way, is an alcoholic beverage which is made with wildflower honey and in this case cherry. Meads are always made with honey. That's the sweetener they use to make that, but then sometimes they do it straight up. Other times they mix in different various fruits or herbs or things like that. And so this one's done with cherry. So Moonlight Meadery, this is their glass, has been in New Hampshire, I'm thinking close to 20 years from this recording. They're in Londonderry. I've toured the meadery, though I haven't been there in many years. They may have done some changes. So mead sort of falls into the wine category. Just so you know, mead has been around since almost as old as some of the earliest found recipes for mead or evidence of mead, archaeological evidence, goes back as much as 20,000 years. 7,000 BC is when one recipe turned up somewhere in some archaeological dig, something like that. So it's one of the original alcoholic beverages ever made. So beer's pretty old too, but this one I think's got it beat. So let's take a look at this. Again, this is made with cherry. I happen to like mead. It's kind of it's like wine, but I just think it's sweeter for the most part. So you can see it definitely has kind of a cherry color, a reddish color. That's basically the color of this. Aroma on this, I'm picking up the honey right away. I mean, that's the main thing you always get when you have meads. You pick up honey. And the cherry is more subtle. Definitely looks the part, but the honey is very nice and fresh smelling and local smelling. It's wildflower honey, probably from some fields of New Hampshire somewhere. But yeah, honey's all over this. And the cherry is more subtle. Let's taste it. Oh, got a bit of tart character. Oh, the cherry's nice. Whereas I get a lot of honey on the nose, I'm getting more cherry in the flavor, which I think was the point. Oh, it's really nice. I like this one a lot. But I happen to be a fan of cherry. And not only just putting it in a mixed drink or something like that, I just happen to like cherries. It's one of my favorite fruits. So it's soft, it's medium bodied, I'd say, kind of almost chewy. The honey really merges very well with the cherry. Cherry is a little more noted in the taste. The honey is also there though. It's definitely quite notable in the taste. It's got this mild tart character going on, which I kind of like. It's not sour or anything causes me to pucker up or something like that, but it's got this sort of cherry tartness going on, which I also like. The wildflower honey. You know, interesting thing about honey is you never know what kind of flowers the honey originates from. When the bees collect the honey, they could be getting it from a dandelion, they could be getting it from a clover, they could be getting it from, who knows, roses, rhododendron bushes, whatever. They go around and collect the honey or and they bring them back to their hive and make it all up. And I've been told that, and I don't really notice the difference, but I've been told that there are slight different flavors to honey depending on which plant it originated from. You know, the nectar from those plants, come with different flavors. So this is being served around room temperature, which I think is appropriate. It's kind of like a wine. So you can have chilled wine. I guess you can chill this one. I don't know if it says chilled on here. Sometimes they produced and bottled by Moonlight Meadery, gluten-free, limited release. On the sweetness scale, it shows a 4 out of 5 on their little scale back here, which I can agree with that. 14% alcohol. Romance by the glass. Smooth dessert style, perfect pairing for cherry pie. Cherry lasts long into the finish. Ain't that the truth? This is a really nice mead. Mm-hmm. The two go together well. The honey and the mead. There's a slight dry character going on as well. Just a slight tart. It's not like I said, it's not pucker up or anything like that, or sour or something like that. But there's a slight tart character that kind of moves over to sort of a dry kind of character, a dry kind of finish. But again, the cherry is still there, just like the label says. You pick it up. One thing about this is that I had to use my corkscrew to get this comes with a cork, as you can see. So I did that off camera because I'll be honest with you, I'm not great with the corkscrew. It takes me a few minutes to kind of wind it down and push it down, and wind it down and push it down. So I did that off camera, so that's why I came to you with an open bottle. But anyway, it's a really nice mead. I'm going to put it high up as far as the mead scale goes. I don't know if there's a mead scale. I'm going to put this, So I'm going to rate this out of 10. Very flavorful, very sweet, got some tart, nice balance, very pleasant drinking. 14% alcohol, but it's not something that's like you're feeling it right away. Kind of slightly warming on the back of my throat. I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to give this one a good 9.2 out of 10, or 92 out of 100, or an A, whichever category you like to use to rate your alcoholic beverages with. So that will do it for now. This is from Moonlight Meadery of New Hampshire. This is their Entice. Thanks for watching NEBR. I'll catch you again next time.